Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ryan Osterkamp here, local agent takeover. I'm coming to you guys live right now. It's Tuesday afternoon, and I was actually just running a couple errands, and it really got me thinking. It got me thinking quite a bit about freedom and some other stuff I want to talk about. But yeah, so I was actually going down to, I saw my barber and I told him, like, hey man, let's get something going where you just stop by the house once every 2 weeks, right? And we'll just set it up for like Wednesday. You come by and just come cut my hair and everything, because it's just gonna make everything a lot easier. And then I stopped by the market and I grabbed some of these really good eggs. They're like the best eggs in town. You got the, non-GMO, grass-fed, all that good stuff. And that carton of eggs was like $9 though. That's the thing. And I was talking about it. I'm like, is there any way I could get a discount if I buy more than one carton? If I buy a couple cartons from you? And he's like, no, because I'm going to sell out anyway. And I was like, huh. So that was interesting, because he's got like 100 cartons of eggs, dozens of 100 dozen eggs out here on this table and in his van at the farmer's market. And so he's going to sell out of these 100 dozen eggs. So he keeps his price steady right there. And I was just thinking, man, that's like $8.50, $9 a carton for a dozen. He's looking at like $850 for all those eggs. And they sell them out every time. And I'm just like, that's what we're doing with Facebook ads. We're basically putting so many people in front of us that we know we have time to sell houses, so we can choose who we want to sell houses with more by getting in front of more people. So he knows there's going to be at least 100 people that come through every week, I guess, and buy out all their eggs. We know that when we run an ad, we're going to have thousands of people come through, tens of thousands each month, and that's going to result in the 1 to 3% that we need to close who want to buy or sell a home. And it's very fascinating to me. It's interesting, because I'm out there, I'm walking down the street, I'm thinking about, evolutionary psychology, cognitive biases, dichotomy, and I'm out there, this is what I'm thinking about, and I'm seeing this, and it just reminds me, there are only a handful of people who truly know how to make incredible wealth. Right? I mean, there are only a handful of people who actually do it. 5% of the population is extremely successful to the point of being financially independent, right? So 95% of people are missing out. And it's, what it always comes back to is the mindset. It always comes back to the mindset, right? Because people are popping up businesses. You see 14-year-olds creating an app, a video game app, and they're like, hey, I'm 40th on the list. I'm 40th right now in the App Store, ranked 40th, making $200 a day. He's making like 30 grand a month. What does that come out to? No, sorry, 6,000 a month. So he's making 6,000 a month with that app. But then he takes it paid, he makes it a paid app, and he starts making 30,000 a month. So, even the farmer guy, what do you need? Maybe like, you probably need, let's say 50 chickens. You need 50 chickens, someone to go watch over them, a little shelter for them, and then of course food, someone to watch after all of them. But then you're making $800 a week selling eggs. That's $3,200 a month on a little side thing. You get a big enough backyard, I'm sure you could do that. And you pay someone out 6 hours to stand there, $10 an hour, $60. Okay, so I mean, and that's just a little side hustle. Now, of course, there's so many things that we can be doing. There's so many more things that we could be doing. I think the biggest problem is that people, they're not even ready to learn yet. We've created something fantastic here, and if you haven't already seen the presentation, that's fully going to be able to help you out. Anyway, I think people really aren't even ready to learn yet, because their mindset is wrong about things and about money and belief systems that we just accept as truths without challenging them. Warren Buffett and my mentor Ty Lopez, he is a very observant person. And so what he does is he's able to hold two conflicting beliefs in his mind and not attach anything emotionally to either one, not make it supercharged, be able to view two things very objectively, right? So if you can look at your current belief system and you can look at a new belief system and you can objectively look at each one, then without, like, let's say the elections right now, right? So Hillary and Trump and Hillary. Yeah, so working on things like that, because I've seen it again and again, and I just know there are only handfuls of people out there who are truly making this happen. Where, you know, they've got their mindset right. That's the, if you're wondering square one for our people who just like are at square one and they just, you know, are really hurting to even get their one closing, to even just get enough to pay the bills each month and everything, that mindset is where you start. And then you build that mindset, you build a new belief, you study new belief systems, and you actually evolve your belief system forward, right? And you become more open-minded in doing this. And you'll see there are conventions. We're actually going to a convention this weekend. I'll give you guys some live insight into that. Thrive, really cool thing with Cole Hatter, who's huge in real estate, huge. He mentors under Than Murrell for the Fortune Builders, Fortune Builder company. It's out here in Southern California. And it's all real estate. And basically, you know, all these people come to these conventions and it's great minds. And then you see these 20-year-olds who are doing 3 million this year, and just different people who come out of the woodworks. And it's just so amazing that, again, my mentor, Ty Lopez, he's like, give me any 14-year-old kid. Give me any 14-year-old kid out of the ghetto. And that's who I want to train. That's who I want to learn. Why? Because they're the most quote unquote moldable. They're the most open. They're not stubborn. They're not stubborn to their current belief systems. They're not willing to entertain the thoughts of new ideas and realize that everything that they've done to this far is, you know, everything that they know to this point and what they believe in is what they've implemented. And until you open your mind up to new possibilities and then actually start to take some sort of action and test and experiment and keep experimenting, because he who experiments the most wins. And they go out there and get enough data to where they can realize that this is a viable option. This is totally going to work. And all I have to do, because so many people are doing this, is put, you know, $10 a day into my marketing, and it's going to pay me back 50. For every $10 I spend in my marketing, I'm going to get back $50. And that's what you guys got to know with Facebook ads, because you need one person to close a home out of 100, right? Out of 100 truly interested people, because the industry standard is closing rate is 1% to 3%. So all you need is that one person to come through on 100 very interested clients, and you're able to get up, you know, spending $10 a day, only $10 a day, you're able to get 300 prospects, warm leads, people looking to buy from you each and every month. Okay. So then you get that 1 or 3. And so, okay, I'm kind of going on a rant here, but you know, so I'm going to give you guys some really cool insight from this convention we're going to this weekend. It's going to be really cool. A lot of very intelligent people in the room, right? So that'll be awesome. There's going to be a lot of people smarter than myself and my team, my friends who are going in that room. We're going to be able to learn so much more from them. And I'm going to be able to bring back even so much more for you guys. And I haven't even really fully given everything to this group. You guys only know so much about myself and, you know, what we're doing. And yeah, so anyways, guys, it's been great. I'm going to go call my barber now and see if we can set up what time he's going to start stopping by the house. You know what would be cool, actually? Maybe what if we did like a little house tour? Maybe for those who are interested. If you guys aren't interested, you can pop off here. But let me see. Go ahead and do a quick house tour down here in San Diego. Got the block right here. And you can kind of see it. That dark blue, that's the ocean back there. We're 3 blocks up from the water. Got a nice house right here. So let's go check that out real quick. Why not? You guys have made it this far. Let's check it out real quick. And then I'm gonna keep releasing killer content for you guys. Which is another thing. Everyone who's enrolling into our local agent takeover right now, we're putting all that money back into the course right now, just so you guys know that. So, and that's going out for free to all of our students who are current students and people who are going to are becoming students. We're just giving you all that information. Yep. So yeah. So anyway, that's that. So here we are. We're at my place right here. It's a 2-bedroom house. It's pretty cool. Yep. And so I just stay here. I got my dog Max, and then, you know, we got the war room right here. So pretty cool stuff. I love this place. Actually, this place is fantastic. I've lived here for about 5 years. Here's the kitchen, back to the dining room. But I've lived here for 5 years, but you know where I lived before for 4 years? Back in that garage right there. I lived in this garage right here for 4 years, and I built my first company in that garage. And then I had friends living inside this house, inside the war room in my bedroom. And I actually, you know, they, I didn't kick them out. No, my friend wanted to move to Thailand, and my other buddy wanted to just get his own place. So it just so happened that this is when my first company was booming and becoming very successful. So I moved out from here and I moved into the house, and now, so here's the backyard. It's a pretty nice backyard, pretty lush, pretty green. And so I'm gonna show you guys, this was my old studio. For 4 years I lived in here. The rent price was great. But it was perfect for building my first company for sure. And there was some really great times. I had it pretty awesome. Now it's just storage. So you got the washer and dryer. So that's my place. That's a bit more about me, local agent takeover. And you guys, you know, yep, we're just building this thing up more and more, not going anywhere. So we'll keep talking to you guys. And I've been getting some private messages. Yeah, guys, any questions you have in the group, go and post them up in there. I've seen the interaction in the group has just been fantastic so far. I mean, I love it. You guys have been helping each other out, talking. I hope you guys make some friends in here. Douglas and myself, we met in a group very similar to this, and we've become actually great friends, very great friends. Ever since we met, and then, yeah. So, yeah, guys, other than that, there was one other thing I wanted to talk about, but, you know, we'll have lots of other time. Yeah, cool. We'll see you guys soon. Take care.